What's up, guys? Sorry, it's been a while since I've posted any new videos or updates on the Nova. I've been steady working in the garage, been doing stuff, but just, stuff like that Suburban over there, and nothing that I want to film for this channel. Like, I don't see it as being like interesting content. So, and I've seen there's been most of the attention I've been getting has been on the Nova, and I think on this other truck. So we're gonna try to focus more on some of the older stuff. But anyways, all right, hold on, buddy. And I should have filmed today. I went and helped my brother put a Brian Tooley cam and valve springs, new stem seals, and a 6.0 that's going in his 94 GMC Sierra. So I should have filmed that, but I didn't. We were just kind of like time constraints. He had plans, things he had to get to, and same here, so I didn't film. But I'll get some filming on the swap of that when we get over there, probably next weekend or a weekend after. So the Nova, as y'all seen, I got it. It's where it'll start up, run, drive. I can move it in and out the garage. Currently just moved it out here for now. My floor pans from Auto Metal Direct are in the garage. Those came in, and I was at my brother's house this morning, and he had a few motors laying around, so he donated one for the Nova build. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now, is unload it out of the truck. This is it. Needs cleaned up. Nothing too crazy. At one point, I mean, somebody put some money into it because it's got like, polished alternator and valve covers, and it's got an Edelbrock Performer intake and, some little doodads and stuff like that. But it's a fully complete motor, everything except carburetor. He kept the carburetor. I have another one in the garage. I think it's an Edelbrock 750. It might be too much for this motor, but we may give it a try, or I'll just buy another carburetor. But like I said, it's fully complete motor. Everything's there. It was a running motor when it was pulled. I've heard it run, so it should be a pretty straightforward swap for the Nova, but I think I'm going to hold off to swap it. I was going to put it in with the Power Glide, but I don't want to put it in and pull back out or whatever. So my plan is to find probably a Saginaw 4-speed, because you can find them pretty cheap. And this ain't no race car, so I think it'll be just fine. But, so this motor here, when my brother originally went to go pick it up from a guy he knows, he was told it was a 350, and got there, and it's not. So, but whatever. It's actually a 305 out of like an IROC 80, like an 80s or late 80s Camaro. So it's it's got a little work done to it. Like I said, a few bolt-ons, and along with it's got a pretty nice little cam and stuff done to it. So, and I ain't checked the heads or anything on to see, if they're stock heads or not. But anyway, so it was free. He gave it to me to go to the Nova. So we're gonna run it, and that's far better than the 6-cylinder. So, and I think that with a 4-speed will make it fun to drive. And like I said, it's got a nice little cam, so it sounds pretty decent. Huh? No. So, yeah. So, like I said, thanks to my brother, we have a motor now, and I'll run this for a while, and then, eventually I may build another motor, something more powerful. We'll see. Well, this ain't so big. I probably will. He originally was going to give me the 5.3 LS that's in his truck now, when he swapped his 6.0, but now he just picked up a 70 C10, and that's already running driving truck, but now he wants to put the 5.3 in that, and he was like, well, you can take a pick from these other motors I got in this one I took. So yeah, so let's get this thing unloaded and get it on engine stand and stored away.
so it fits in there.
Yep. All right. I'm probably gonna need you to pump it.
Huh? This will fall out.
All right, hold it there. Might need some more washers.
Take it out. Finding this, Dad. Do this. Can we put this down a little? I'm gonna go inside so that I will cut it.
Going inside? You said you're going inside.
Yeah. I'm going inside. I eat my lunch.
I gotta eat lunch too.
Daddy?
So we got it sitting on the motor stand. You can see, I mean, this was like, they pulled it out, it was like fully complete motor, like everything's here. And the Nova already has power steering, so should be able to just swap lines to the pump, or I might just get some new ones, and that should be that. I'm just gonna run a mechanical pump because we're not making no big horsepower, and that'll be fine. Probably get new motor mounts. Gonna need headers, carburetor. Like I said, I have a 750, but I think that may be too much for this motor. So we'll see. And then I'm probably gonna tear it down, re-gasket it, and clean it up, paint everything. These valve cars and everything on it, well, these are aluminum, so I can repolish these, clean up the chrome on that, clean up this alternator and all that. So pretty straightforward stuff. Like I said, it was originally an IROC motor that was taken. Somebody did some stuff to it and put it in a 55 Chevy. The guy my brother got it from had pulled it out of the 55 Chevy because they were building that car into like basically a race car. So the Nova's not gonna be no race car, at least not anytime soon. And I think this right here will be plenty for what we're doing. And like I said, now next thing I gotta try to find is a 4-speed with the bell housing and all that. And then I'll have to get the pedal assembly with the Z-bar and all, you know, clutch linkage. But we can order all that stuff, no big deal. And especially now since we're going with a small block, there's no confusion there, you know, or it'll be cheaper, I should say, rather than having to configure a hydraulic throwout bearing with a, you know, clutch master cylinder and all that stuff. Because this will accept the because it's ball valve or ball stud for the Z-bar. So anyway, so hole's already there for that. So yeah, she should be pretty good. I think it'll be more than enough for what we're doing, or at least for the current plan for the car to make it, because I want to try and have it mostly together to drive around this summer and enjoy. Then maybe next summer, then we'll tear back in and, you know, We'll see. So, just want to give you all a small update. This isn't really like a super long video. I haven't really done anything much with the car. Like I said, my floor pans came in, sitting right there. And now we picked up a motor. So, next video that I do will probably be getting this motor probably tore down and redoing that. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be the next video. Oh, real quick, let me show you all the next. I had mentioned before shop build series, which I'll get some more footage. It'll be its own video, but I'll go ahead and show a glimpse. Sorry if I'm all over the place. It's just, like I said, I've had a lot going on lately. I haven't done any filming because I've been doing just, you know, basic little bread and butter kind of jobs, I guess you could call them. So I'll show you all the Suburban. Still got to finish. I got to paint the hood and that one door handle, but someone had already painted this hood before, kind of did some bad work. We went through and fixed it. Door handles, and I had to cut out this corner of the quarter panel because it was rusted, and I made some patches and welded it back in, finished it up. Looks good to me. Plus, it's one of those deals where like it doesn't have to be perfect, which I think it looks pretty good, other than this little bit of dirt nibs here and there, but to be expected. Which, if you're worried about it, you can, you know, denib it and do a little buffing, no problem. But making moves on the shop. There's been some progress in the last like 2 weeks out here. So we have concrete. The building is, I said before, I ordered the building. Now they wanted to know that when the concrete was done, I notified them last week. So now it's just a matter of waiting for the building to show up and then putting that up, which they said should be 4 to 6 weeks. So as long as there's no weather delays. But this is the pad. It is, the building's gonna be 60 by 30, 10 by 10 roll-up doors. Yeah, so anyway, so the way I had them do the concrete was it's 3,500 psi, fully reinforced with rebar, vapor barrier, added fiber mesh to the concrete mix as it was coming in. There are footers that were dug, reinforced for where the lift's gonna go, which the lift's gonna be on this end because this is where like so obviously you wouldn't know looking at it, but there are footers dug. So pretty much our first door, lift will be in the first bay, and we'll have a second bay that's gonna be just open, a third bay that's gonna be just open. I'm planning on trying to do like a designated paint area within this building. So I was looking into, possibly doing like an inflatable paint booth, but after further research and well, it'll fit inside the building. I could inflate it, have a booth. Sounded great, but I got to thinking about it more, and the problem with those booths is you have to have them constantly running to stay inflated, you know, basically like a moon bounce for kids. So yeah, paint something at night and leave it inflated. I go in the house and say something happens, like trips a breaker, power goes out. Well, now the booth's deflated and come down on whatever I just painted. And I just can't afford to have those kind of mistakes with what it's just a headache I'm trying to avoid. So what I think I'm going to do, like some of the body shops I worked in, like we had like paint prep stations, like and we'd also paint parts and stuff in them too, was do like a curtain. So I'm thinking that's what I'm probably going to do. is have a designated area. I'll put a track in the ceiling, and then I'll have like a clear curtain that, you know, so when I go to paint, I can pull it across, close off the other section of the building for the most part. Like, you're not going to be 100% successful with containing everything like that, but it'll be loads better than like how, you know, because now what I've been doing is like just painting my garage out here and overspray everything, the dust, that mess, it ends up all over everything. So I always have to like blow this place out, clean it all the time. And with a building that size, I don't want to have to clean an entire building like that all the time. So I'm thinking that's the route I'm going to go. Because obviously I can't afford right now to do no like actual paint booth. So I think that's the next best thing. So I'll try to contain it. Try to push out even better quality of work. And yes, I'm looking forward to having it. Like I said, they said 4 to 6 weeks. I can't wait to get filming once the building's up and the other stages of the build process, and bringing that content to y'all. Because I know for me, like, I've been researching and looking at buildings for like since I bought this house, so well over a year. And I always think it's cool to watch people's like shop build series and videos, and just kind of watching their process or how they set them up and all that good stuff. So I enjoy watching them. So hopefully y'all will enjoy watching like my build series. So yeah, so I'll do some filming for that, and those will be their own videos. I just want to kind of touch base here because this was going to be somewhat of a short video. So yeah, we're still working. We're still out here. It's getting cold, running the heater in here. But we're keep chugging along. We're gonna get shop built. We're gonna keep collecting parts, keep working on the Nova. And like I said, y'all stay tuned. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you would. We've actually doubled our following, our subscribers, since I bought the Nova, since the Nova's been on the channel. So that's awesome. Not, you know, it's awesome for me. There's other people, they probably get that amount of subscribers in an hour, but you know, I'm just starting out. So 100 subscribers in a month. For me, I'm super stoked about that. So thank y'all. So I'll end off here. And next time I see y'all, we will be getting into this motor. Oh, and I'm gonna have a video coming out here soon. That 66 C10, because I got all the parts are in boxes all through here for that. So we're gonna get started on doing all the rust repair to the cab, and we got some new fenders and stuff too. So y'all, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one, and yeah.